Welcome back, everybody. Today's show is all about making some great Southern dishes, and we have a really special story that we want to share with you. You might remember Laura Kettlehut. She has been on the show before. She's a Fond du Lac firefighter and an amazing cook, and she enters all these recipe contests and she wins. So great to see you, Laura.
Thanks. Good. Thanks for having me again.
You bet.
Nice
So
to be here.
Laura emailed me about a wonderful family from Fond du Lac, and here they are. We've got Lisa and Kenzie and Cajun. So thanks you guys for coming.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Well, so first of all, Lisa, tell us your story and why this recipe is so special.
Well, our daddy and my husband worked for the Fond du Lac Fire Department, and he passed away in December, and the kids wrote letters to their dad, and both of them mentioned this Cajun pasta recipe being their favorite. So we have never made it ourselves, and Laura knows it from the firehouse because Steve had the recipe there, so we're ready to try it today so we can start making it at our house.
That's so cool. For me, food is so much more than food. It's really about memory. So, Steve, your dad was a really great cook, right, guys? Mm-hmm. And of course, you miss him. I know you miss him terribly, and I know it's been so hard, but it'd be pretty cool to be able to cook up his famous dish that you love so much, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah? So we're going to learn how to make it. Here's Dad. And he cooked all sorts of things, didn't he, guys?
Yes.
But this is your favorite. This was the best thing that you loved that he made, right? Mm-hmm. So you like a little spicy, a little chicken, a little andouille sausage? You're my kind of kiddos. All right. Well, here's the whole family, and we're really sorry about your dad, but we're really excited to be able to teach you how to make this recipe. So, Laura, so this was also a favorite at the firehouse, right?
Huge favorite. He'd have to bring in extra recipes so people could take some home the next day. So yeah, it was requested all the time.
Very, very cool. All right, well, I'm excited to learn how to make this too, so let's get it started. First of all, we've got some water that's starting to boil over here. Penne pasta is the pasta that we're using, right?
Yep.
Okay, so once this gets boiling, so you guys, you want to get the pasta that's kind of, it's like a little tube, and the cool thing is the sauce goes in there when it cooks, and that makes it extra yummy. So we're going to get that water boiling. We're just about there. We'll start a little early. And what's next, Laura?
Then we'll put some olive oil in both pans.
Okay.
We're going to kind of do a double duty thing going on with the meat and the vegetables.
So lots of pans going here. So olive oil in this pan, and then olive oil in this pan, and big skillets here going. Okay, is that about good?
Yep.
All right.
In the front one here, we can dump the chicken and kind of get this started.
Okay.
And you guys can stir that up, and I'll get this ground one.
Boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Yep.
Okay, and then that we've diced into really small pieces, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a pork sausage with the spicy kind that will brown up also. And they can all go in together and get browned at the same time.
The chicken and the sausage?
Yep.
Okay.
This is pretty lean, so we're not going to need to drain it or anything like that, so that can go in as well.
Perfect.
Can squeeze that in.
Do you guys like to cook?
Yeah? Stir that around.
I think that's awesome. Okay, so we'll have you kind of...
Lisa, you want to come
Careful
cut
a
these
little
up?
bit. Yep. Okay, so this is one of my favorite gadgets. This is called a chop and stir.
We'll cut these up.
So what you can kind of do, I know it's really hot, the pan is, so I'll just kind of help you keep an eye on it. Never seen anything like this before? What it helps, it's kind of a fun gadget. It helps kind of break up the meat a little bit. So we're just cooking the chicken and the sausage together. And then Lisa's cut up the andouille sausage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that can go in with all the meat just all together like that too.
Okay, so everything in. This makes a big batch, I can tell.
Yeah. And then with the meat, what you want to do is I got a big helping of the Cajun seasoning, which gives it its Cajun name.
Okay, I'm going to have one of you guys, can you sprinkle that right in there? So that looks like a good tablespoon or more of the Cajun seasoning.
At least, yeah.
Okay.
Good handful.
But certainly you could back off a little bit if you need
Do you want
to.
to grab that cutting board again? We'll
Okay.
get the veggies going here.
Okay. So we've got some bright, colorful vegetables.
Yep. Chop these up into a dice.
Okay.
So you want to get those going, like I showed you before?
I'm going to give you, use this knife. This is a great knife to use. Can you cut those up a little bit, Kenzie? Perfect.
Good job. Just like that. Yep.
Great job. And then so we've got red pepper and green pepper. I have a feeling Daddy has a big smile on his face right now.
I think so.
I'll get a little more in there.
Oh, this is starting to smell so good. And because we cut up that chicken, Laura, in really, really little pieces, it's actually cooking together perfectly
Yeah,
with
it does. And
everything.
it goes fast and it all comes together quickly. Which is one of those dishes where you can make the sauce and the meat ahead of time, let it go, and then when your noodles, whenever you're ready to make it, you can just pop your noodles in so then it's heat the sauce back up.
Perfect.
It's nice to have at the firehouse because you never know when you're going to eat.
Yeah,
you never
true.
know if you're going to eat on time or not.
You firefighters are some of the best cooks. I love hanging out in the kitchen with you guys.
We like to cook. Everybody has their own secret recipe, you know?
And that's fun, you know?
All right, those can go in
Good
that
job.
fat
So
pan.
these are going to go in this pan?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll very
Toss those
carefully,
in.
yep,
Maybe
a
a
little
little hot.
olive oil in there. Perfect. Get those peppers going.
All right, Kaden, you want to cut up some mushrooms? You can get in here too, Kenzie, and finish these too.
Absolutely. So portobello mushrooms.
Yes.
Those are going to go kind of fast. Saute those up.
Cut it in like
Perfect.
two.
You guys are
Good.
doing
Yep.
so good. I'm so proud of
They'll
you.
be making it for me.
Good, good.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you guys could just smell this at home, I'm telling you, it's some of the best smells. Between the onion or the pepper and the sausage and the andouille, oh my goodness gracious, this is all good.
We'll get to those. We'll dump these here.
The mushrooms go in
a
with
little
these?
bit smaller.
Yep.
Sometimes on the firehouse, some people are picky eaters, so you gotta kind of hide things in dishes and cut it a little smaller.
Just like kids, huh?
Yeah.
But you guys don't seem like you're very picky. You like a lot of different foods, don't you? Yeah? That's great.
All right, all of these seasonings then can go in by the veggies.
Okay, so what do we got there? And we'll have some, you guys,
This is-
Kaden, you want to dump them in?
Lemon pepper,
Okay,
can dump it
go right ahead.
right here.
Yep,
Dried
go ahead,
basil.
Kenzie, dump it right in.
Here's a garlic powder. And then a cayenne pepper. And
Ooh,
mix those all together.
okay.
And one more time, we'll cut these up. Lucy, you want to grab that cutting board? Good job.
So those vegetables are going to have a lot of
And
great
then
flavor
these,
too.
you want to grab them right here, and just these are just going to go in at the very end, just to kind of mix around.
Some scallions?
Yep. The best part, I like to add the cream to the meat part because you have all those little crusty bits at
Oh,
the
yeah,
bottom that
yeah,
kind of give
yeah.
up the flavor.
Yeah, so you
So-
think we're ready to do that?
Yep. I will.
All right, so you guys, so we've got two
Get this open for you.
2.5 pints of Lamer's heavy cream. So we'll go ahead, guys. Now that the sausage is all cooked and the chicken is all cooked and we've got the Cajun seasoning, you want to carefully, you guys want to dump that in?
Good job.
Right in here,
good?
actually, right in
enough.
here.
Perfect.
Then these go with the vegetables.
Those
will
are going to go in at
right
the very
the
end. So what I think we're going to do, guys, is let our pasta cook a little bit because it's not quite done yet. And then we're going to let the cream and cook together with the sausage and the chicken. And then, Laura, do the vegetables then kind of go in there at
Yep.
the end?
Then you can put them in with the meat, the vegetables in with the meat, and then when your noodles are ready, put the noodles in a bowl and then serve the meat mixture and vegetable mixture over the
Oh
noodles.
my goodness gracious. Well, you guys don't go anywhere, right? We're going to stick around. We've got a couple more recipes we're going to share. Banana cream pie, do you like that?
That sounds good.
Oh, good. And then we'll finish up your dad's dish in a little bit. So stay with us, everybody. I'm so glad you came. This has been so much fun, and I can hardly wait to dive in and try this. So stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Okay, time to finish up this delicious Cajun andouille sausage chicken pasta dish. Great story, great recipe. This is firefighter Laura Kettlebrook from Fond du Lac told us about this, one of your fellow firefighters, Steve, who passed away in December. Kids, Kenzie and Caden, you love Dad's Cajun pasta dish and you wanted to learn how to make it, right? Well, do you think you can tackle this at home? Yeah, with Mom's help. Laura can come over. Mom, Lisa, thanks for bringing them. Okay, we're going to just finish this up. So this is the sausage, the andouille sausage and the chicken and the Italian sausage have been hanging out and cooking in this heavy cream. Now, Kenzie, we're going to take those sauteed vegetables and Caden, you can help. Just go ahead and dump them in there. Good job. Dump it right in there. Perfect. So this is sauteed mushrooms and peppers. Oh, guys, real quick, we wanted to say hi to somebody this morning. Who did you want to say hi to?
Fire School.
Hi, teachers and kids at Fire School. Thanks for watching and thanks for letting the kids out of school. They'll be back. They're coming back today. Okay, so now when we're at this point, Laura.
Yep.
Then you guys would just we boiled some penne pasta.
Yep, and then we can just kind of plate it up here, put the pasta however much you want at the bottom of your bowl. We gotta save room for the sauce. 'Cause
Yep.
That's the best part. So we'll put some noodles in, and then do you want to ladle some sauce up on there?
Absolutely. This smells so amazing. Some of the sauce, and then a little Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan and then a little green onion on top. Yep,
Oh my goodness gracious.
good.
Wow. Okay, you guys want to try some of this? Of course they do. All right, we'll load you up. So a little bit of pasta.
Yep.
And do you guys like the works?
Sure.
Not picky at all? Okay.
I need a bigger
This
spoon.
was Dad's famous dish. And you said what else did he make that was really good?
Eggs.
Great. I said dads my dad makes great eggs, and so does my husband. So, but he also made a peanut butter pie.
Yes.
Will you guys come back on the show and make that peanut butter pie with me sometime? That would be really, really fun. Okay,
Load that up.
let's get some of the sauce and the chicken.
Fork.
Little Parmesan cheese.
Fork.
All right, Miss Kenzie, there you go. A little pasta for the whole gang.
There you go.
Go ahead, dive in.
Dive in. You want to stand over there?
What do you think?
We have to make sure to save some for Doc.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
Needs to have some.
All right. Mom, how is it, guys?
Good.
Really good? Well, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show and sharing your story. And like I said, I think your dad right now is pretty happy to see you guys do this, and I bet he can't wait for you to make it at home. So thanks so much for coming, okay?
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks so
All
much.
right.
Thanks so much. We'll be back and we will put this recipe on our website. You need to make it. Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Laura, thanks for reaching out.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You betcha. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Good stuff.